What up guys, it's Grams Comics and today we're going to review You'll Do Bad Things #2. Now before I get into review, I love this book and I wish I had #1 because once I tell you why I like it, it fits the vibe of my love for horror movies and horror in general. I thought this would be like Psychopath, like supernatural kind of horror. It's not. I love this book and I want more. Hopefully one day I get more of it. But awesome, the cover is awesome and the back is awesome with the knife. So this is actually the whole story of You'll Do Bad Things is basically about an author who writes a novel, but this is like a mystery novel, but it comes to life, so it's kind of cool. This vibe gives me like Halloween, Heart Eyes. If you guys don't know what Heart Eyes it's a slasher, modern slasher movie. It reminds me of Scream, Michael Myers, Friday the 13th kind of slasher movie vibes, but in a comic form. And I was just thinking about this last night. I had an interview, so they said, what kind of, could I do music? And I do hip hop. And the interviewer said, what kind of horror movies do you like? Because, you know, I love horror movies. There's different types of horror movies, like psychological, supernatural, slasher. And I said slasher. And this is just awesome like comic, because it's slasher. So yeah, so it's about the whole story is about author who writes a book about slasher, and the whole book comes to life. So it's in New York City. This lady is watching Jeopardy, and did this say what year? No, and then all of a sudden the doorbell rings and this killer kills this lady, and you can kind of see who the killer is, but you don't really see until obviously the end. And then so the whole time it's they move to like the modern, like to present day, and you kind of detective, I think it's Mosley or something, I forget what the Mosley or Seth and Mosley or something. So these two people go on a case that was like decades after the case, and so you can kind of see the newspaper article about the murder. He's trying to oh my gosh, what is this? So Seth has been on that case for a decade since it happened, and you can kind of see like people are teasing him like, oh my gosh, where have you been? Look, and they're still on the case decades later. So they go into the house where they get what is the guy's name? So Alcam was the I think it was the street or the name. So yeah, they go to this house where the murder took place, and they go in, they solve the case, and then you can kind of see I think this is the spirit of the woman who got killed, but you can see like how it happened. You can see they're trying to solve it, and then they go on this talk show, and the host asks Seth, what are you gonna do now that you I guess solved the mystery that happened, you know, decades ago? And you know what he says? He says he's gonna write a graphic novel. Yeah. And this random lady just says, you are disgusting, you are cheering for something and someone that hasn't solved the case. In this case, Seth, to this woman, which is the mother of the girl who died decades prior, she's saying, you guys are all disgusting, you guys are cheering for a guy that hasn't solved the case, and the murderer is still out there, and you can kind of see the murderer on the bottom right there, like the picture of the murderer. So right there. So the murderer is still out there. Seth is just like all like anxiety, like, oh my gosh, this chick just came in, and people are finding out that I haven't really solved the case that was from decades ago, and he's on the streets. You can kind of see here, like, the killer. He's trying to follow the killer. Like, yo, what's going on? This is where you can kind of figure out. See, he's like zipped up, and Seth is chasing the killer. There he goes again, and then you can kind of see the killer is just like unzipping himself, just because he's like, oh, and then there's this. So this is why I like it. See, it's like a serial killer kind of type. It's like you're watching a horror movie, basically. And then, yeah. And then just like shit hits the fan. And Seth is like, oh, who the hell are you? And then obviously the next issue. But yeah, this is pretty cool. This is from this year, 2025. You'll Do Bad Things, number 2. Awesome story, awesome art. Hopefully I do have more coming in, and hopefully I get to buy more comics from that series. So yeah, that's it for now. You'll Do Bad Things, number 2. Awesome artwork right there, boom. If you guys subscribe to Grant's Comics and you guys are watching this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, share this video, comment down below, share this video and Grant's Comics to the comic book community. If you guys are subscribed to Grant's Comics and you guys are watching this, make sure you also give this video a thumbs up, share this video, comment down below, and share this video and Grant's Comics channel to the comic book community. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Alright.